Okay, first of all, I want to show you what we have done till yesterday and what all is there pending. So we have already completed formulas under Google Sheet. We have completed how to calculate sum, average, minimum, maximum using the functions there. Today, what is left under this section is using a unique function. There is another function which is called if function, which is also asked sometimes in level 1 exam. So I will cover that function also, and how to represent the data visually using charts and graphs, and how to protect a range or sheet. This covers the topics which are mentioned in Google Certified Educator level 1, right? So I'm going to share my demo sheet first, the sheet that we created yesterday. So this is the demo sheet that we created yesterday. We have already done sorting. We have done the functions. Okay, in this sheet only, I will show you how to protect your sheet or your range. See, sometimes when you're collaborating with people, when you are sending your Google Sheet, when you're sharing it with other people, you want a part of sheet to be accessed or modified by those, but you do not want the rest of the sheet to be modified by them. We have seen this a lot of times when we are working on school projects, but we do not want the names of students maybe to be modified by other teachers, right? So if I'm a class teacher, I'm sharing my class list with all the teachers so that they can put in the marks or some other work. So then I do not want them to modify maybe the student name or the headers of the sheet. Then how can I protect it? So for example, this is the student name column. First, you need to select that column. I only have 3 students in my student name column. Then I have to click on just a second, data. Under data, you will see there is an option called protect sheets and ranges. Click on this option. Either you can also protect the entire sheet while sharing the Google Sheet. But if you just want to protect a part of it, that means the range of cells, then you have to select it. Under this, my sheet name is functions and range is A1 to A4. So I want to protect this range. I want to send this sheet with this part protected. I can also set permissions here. It will show me two options. Show a warning when editing this range. That means it gives an option to edit the range, but it shows a warning message to the user, so that the user will get a warning while editing that this is not to be edited or something like that. Or you can simply restrict who can edit this range. See, if I am a class teacher, if I am the creator of a sheet, I only want the names to be edited by me. So only you option is more useful in this case. You can also custom this thing that how many people can modify it. So if you want, you along with another teacher should have the access for modification, you can do that, right? You can ask, you can add more people here, right? But I only wanted maybe only me. So then that means now this function sheet name is function. A1 to A4 is not to be edited by anybody. So this part is protected. I can obviously edit it, but you will not be able to edit it if I share it with you all. Okay. So this is how you can protect a range. Same way, how can you protect a sheet? There are two ways. One way I told you, through the data, protect sheet and range option. The other way is you can also right click on the sheet tab and you will see this protect sheet option. So this will open the same thing. On the right hand side, this tab opens and it is also similar to that. You can protect the entire sheet as well. So sheet function is protected. You can again set permissions and you can protect, right?
Do we need to select the whole sheet first, Rakhi ma'am, or no, just right click will do?
Yes, right click will do. Sheet means the entire sheet. When you are protecting a range, then you have to first select the range which you want to protect. Even if you do not do that, you can also specify it here on the right hand side. So you can first select the range and then protect the range. With sheet, you can directly right click on the sheet tab and you can select protect sheet.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So this is about protecting the question. There's one question which comes from protect how to protect your sheet and all in Google Certification Level 1 exam. In my case, it came actually. The next function which I have to show you is if function. Now, if function is very useful when you want to apply a grade. In this case, in this example, I will show you if you have the total score of students in front of you and you want to give a grading the way we do in school. So we already have we already have a guideline how to give the grading. For example, for score 0 to 49, grade is F. For 50 to 69, grade is D, and so on and so forth. So how can you use the if function to give this grading? For that, I will show you here. Select the cell where you want to put the grading. Put a equal to sign. The function name is if, right? So start with if function. Now, the syntax of if function is if, and then in the parenthesis, we give a logical expression which will either give true or false. If the function is true, then if the condition is true, then we want to give a particular grade. If it is false, we want to do something else, right? So if then bracket start and I want to give B2 cell, this B3 cell contains the total score. If B3 is less than, the range is 0 to 49. So I want to give 50. If B3 is less than 50, comma, I want to give the grade F, right? Comma, if B3 is not less than 50, then what do I want to do? I want to again use the if function because this is going to be a nested if function. And then I want to give if parenthesis start B3 less than, next value is 69. So I want to give 70, comma, the grade would be D, comma, then if again, and I keep on going like this, B3 is less than, the next value is what? 69 ke baad we have 84. So I can give 85. Less than 85 means still 84, right? So that is why I'm giving 85. And then the grade should be, first is F, then D, then C, comma, and I will keep on going like this till I reach the last grade. B3 is less than 85, and then we have 95, and comma, and then the grade should be D, and the last one is the grade should be E. That's it. Now I have to look for how many parentheses, how many brackets I started. I started 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to end 4 brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4. End. Now you can see I got the grade F for John, who scored 48, because 48 is less than 49. So he should get the grade F. So this is how I can use the if function to give grading to my entire class. Once I have created for one student, I can simply drag. I can use the autofill as I explained earlier. This blue square which appears at the bottom right corner of the cell is for autofill. You simply drag it downwards and you will get all the grades for the rest of the students, and they will be correct grades. So is this clear to everybody? If function?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if is one function which is very useful in our scenario. The next is unique function, which is also sometimes asked. Unique is also a function which is used when we have duplicate values in a particular column and I want to remove all the duplicate values, right? I just want the unique values. For example, if I have this column, the name column, I will show you. I have these two names, Carl and Carrie, which are repeating, right? The rest are unique. So how can I remove all the duplicate values? If I want the unique values here, I will simply write equal to unique in parentheses and I can select the range which contains the data, right? So my range is A2 to A17. Close the bracket and press enter. Now it will show me all the unique values. You can try it out with some rough data also. Just type in some data with duplicate values and use the unique function, specifying that range in the bracket, and you will get all the unique values. Right? Let's move on. I think we are done with all the functions. The next topic is charts.
Lucky ma'am, excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. How do we remember, like, how do you know there's an if function and unique function? Is it written somewhere? Or we have to remember that Excel में होता है ये?
Ma'am, a few functions you can obviously memorize, like if function and unique function is very useful. You can memorize. Otherwise, if you want to see the list of all the functions, you have to go here under the functions option in your toolbar in Google Sheets, and you will see there is a list of all the functions. If you click on all, these are all the functions which are available under Google Sheets. But
All
there
right,
are so many.
but we do not know about all the functions. So these are the two main which we will be using often, if and unique,
If
right?
and unique are very commonly used. Apart from that some average, minimum, maximum you are aware of. These
Okay,
are
yeah.
also very useful, right?
See, right. Thank you.
All right. So the next is how to use the charts in our Google Sheets. So when we want to represent the data pictorially, or we want to visualize the data just to look at the broader picture, then we use the charts or graphs in our sheets. So I have this example sheet already prepared for you. So if I, for example, I have some, products and the sales for those products for the different months, January, February, and March, I want to represent this data using a column chart. So how do I do that? First, you need to select the range. So for example, I do not want the ID. I want the product names and their sales for maybe just January and February. Then how do you create a chart? You click on you click on, one second. I think insert. Yes, you will click on insert chart. You will see that on the right hand side a chart editor opens, and by default the column chart is created for the selected data, right? So we selected the products along with their sales for January and February. So it is showing me in the form of a column. If you want to modify the chart type, then you can click on this downwards arrow next to chart type. By default, column chart is created. You can select some other kind of, for example, if you want a pie chart, then select the pie chart and accordingly your data will be represented in the form of a pie chart, right? You can also modify the data range from the chart editor. So instead of B1 to D7, you can select some other range. If you want to include, I'll just show you this also, March also. So the month of March you can include here by specifying the month here. So you can modify, instead of B7, I want to give E7. So E7, and now I will show you the insert chart. Okay, so I will just, no data it is showing. Maybe because I already created that chart. I'm going to delete this one first. I'm going to select it one more time. Right? So this time I have selected for January, February, and March, and the range is B1 to E7. It is better to select the range beforehand and then create the chart, because if you do it later, although it is done all again also, you can you can create as many charts as you want using the same data. There is no limitation on the number of charts that you can include in a sheet. The series is also there. It will show you the series which are a part of your chart. You can add more series if you have more columns. You can switch row and column. You can use the row one as a header, or you can change the, in a column chart you can modify what do you want to represent on the x-axis and what do you want on the y-axis. So if you want to switch it, you can put a check mark here. See, this is switched now. January, February, March came downwards, and the products are there on the right. So it just switches it. The way it does it, it's somewhat how it does it is internal to it. Then so these are all the things which are there in your chart. So the more you will try, you will have to obviously practice it more in order to understand. Once a chart is created, you will see that there are three dots which come on the chart itself. You click on these three dots, you will get the options to edit the chart, delete the chart. You can download this chart as a PNG image, as a PDF, or as a scalable vector graphic, also SVG file. So you can download it to your system. You can publish the chart. You can copy chart, move to a new sheet. So how do you, if you click on move on to a new sheet, it will create a new sheet in the same Google Sheet, and this is chart one. So again, once you move it to a new sheet, you are getting the options to copy chart, edit, publish, download the chart, delete the chart, and all the options which you were getting earlier, they will be visible here also. So this is all about charts, and this works as a separate sheet. You can also right click and you can rename, duplicate, delete, and all those things are there, which is available, all the options which are available in a regular sheet. So this is about charts. I think I covered all the things under chart. And once you insert the chart, you will see a lot of options under charts also. Different kinds of series charts, bar chart. The bar chart is one which is represented horizontally instead of vertically. Pie chart I showed you. There are also some other kinds of charts. So this is all about charts. I think I have covered most of the topics. If you have any doubts now, you can please ask me, or otherwise, let me just check if I have missed on something. Any doubts, you can please ask me now.
Ma'am,
Good
can you just
morning, ma'am.
explain in the beginning
Yes.
like what we have started with the chart? Like first we have to select the range, then we have to go to the chart option. Then from there only we have to select, na?
Huh. You have to go to insert chart. Then you have by default column chart is created. As soon as you select the range and create a chart, you can modify the chart type and then you can proceed. Right?
ठीक है.
Just a second. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, now let's proceed with the day three. Okay, those who have joined later, for them the announcement is you will get MCQ day 2 on your under your classwork of classroom that you have already joined. If any of you have not joined the classroom, please join it and attempt that mock exam, the MCQ day 2 exam. It is not a mock exam, I'm sorry. It's a MCQ day 2 assignment, and so far we have covered all the topics, so you will be able to easily attempt that. Okay.
Rakhi, ma'am, good morning.
Good
Sorry,
morning.
actually, there was a power cut, so might be. Ma'am, I have that link, but I have joined from there, but I'm not sure that I have joined the classroom or not because I think my name is not there in the classroom. Ma'am, can you please check?
I'm checking. Yes, you have joined. You are there as a student. I can see you. And you will see that assignment appear at 11:45 today because
Okay, ma'am.
I scheduled it so that once the class is over, everybody can attend. Okay, so the day 3, let me just share the PPT of day 3. In today's walk, we will be learning about Google Slides and Gmail. These two things are there in our agenda today. So uh, all these things we are already aware of. In day three, the first is Google Slides. Let's see the checklist. The skill checklist under Google Slides is adding a link to the presentation, adjusting the colors, fonts, and themes, adding videos, adding images. So these are all the topics that we will cover under Google Slides. As you all know, Google Slides are very useful uh, when we are basically starting with a new topic or when we are explaining anything in the class. They not just allow us to create interesting and interactive presentations, they also allow us to collaborate with the students so that student can answer questions or they can give their input on a particular topic. So when you are using Google Slides, it also allows you to work interactively with the students. So first of all, how can we open Google Slides? There are three ways you can how you can open Google Slides. First is through Google Drive. So you go to Drive, new option. There is a new button. Click on new, and then you have to select Google Slides. Second way is using the Omnibox. The you can open Chrome, Google Chrome Omnibox, and type slides.new. Right. The third way is using the waffle. So you click on the 9 dots on the top right corner of your account and select slides. So all these three methods will open um, uh, the same window, which is new presentation. I'll just open my Omnibox and I'm going to type slides.new. So this opens an untitled presentation, as you can all see. So this is a new presentation which is there in my current profile. So first of all, as soon as you open a presentation, you would like to give a title to it. So let's give a title. Let's create a presentation on aquatic animals and press enter. It will be saved to your drive in a second. So your presentation is now saved. You do not have to save it explicitly. It will be saved because we're working on a cloud. So let's look at first all the menu options which are there on top. So we have file menu. The file gives us first option to share because we are working on a cloud. So we can always share it with a set of people. The share window always remains the same. So if I want to share this presentation with anybody, from you. Maybe if I type Rashmi ma'am's ID because I am on a Mahatatva domain, so it will not show me the ID. I will have to type it entirely. So I have to type and then I have to, it will show me. So let me just type my own. That's what I remember right now. So 305 gmail.com.
Rakhi ma'am, we can do the sharing at the end also after completing all the
Yes,
slides. No?
yes. You can share anytime, but I am explaining how to share. So once you type in an email, it will show on the right hand side what kind of permission you want to give to this person or a set of people. So if you want to make them viewer or commenter or an editor, if you want to collaborate with the other person, you have to select editor. If you want the other person to only view, then you have to make them viewer. If you want them to be able to view and comment on the presentation, then you have to make them a commenter. They won't be able to edit the content, but they can comment. We have discussed the comment earlier when we were doing Google Docs. So today again, I will just give you an overview of who the commenters are, and then you click on send option. The second way is if you do not remember the email of the group or the person to whom you want to share it with, you can also generate a link of the presentation. You can simply click on copy link and the link will be copied and you can share it. If you want to share it with everybody who's outside the domain, so right now I am in this domain. So by default, what happens if you are in a particular work domain, it allows you to share that presentation or document or sheet with that domain only, right? So only in this domain people will be able to access it, but I don't want that. If you want anybody to anybody who has the link can work on this presentation, then select anyone with the link and then copy the link, right? Copy this link, click on done, and then like the way I am doing right now. I'm going to my chat box and I am giving everybody the permission. So now this sheet, this Google Slides is now shared with everybody. But let's just keep on creating it because we have to work on it. We have to learn a lot more things. I can see others are collaborating with me. So
Yes.
yes. So now let's learn more things. File option. File has new, open, import slides. You can also import the slides from any other presentation. Make a copy also. You can copy it. You can email this. You can download it. When you're downloading your presentation, you can download it as an PPTX file, as an ODP, as a PDF, as a plain text, JPEG, PNG, and there are so many other options.
Rakhi ma'am,
Yes.
this the slide which you have shared, it is only giving me 5 options. That is file, edit, view, tools, and helps.
File, edit, view,
Tool
tools,
and
and
help.
okay.
But I'm not able to it because it's a view only file.
Yes, because no, you are not getting the option because we have not created anything yet. This is an empty presentation so far. So
Yeah.
that is why it is.
But
See,
empty presentation also we should be able to add something. Na? It's a view
are you
only
not
option.
able to add anything to it?
Yes, yes, it's view only file.
Okay, let's just a second. Okay, yeah, I made it a view only file. Right, I got it. Here, see, once you are sharing the link, anyone with the link, what permission you want to give, this remains the same, right? So I made everybody a viewer so far. When you are a viewer, again, this is a good thing because I shared with you all as a viewer. When you are a viewer, then you won't get all these options to insert, format, and all these options because you only have the viewer rights. You can only view it, right? I will modify the rights once I have created something here, right? So this file menu is clear to everybody. You can move your presentation to also rename it, add a shortcut to your drive, move to trash and all these options are there. You can also publish it to the web. Publishing to the web means when you want to put this slideshow or this presentation a part of some site. So if you want to put it in under your school website or under your blog, or you want to put a part of some other project, then you have to publish to the web and you can add a link to that that particular graphic or whatever you are creating. So document, this is published to the web. Then there is page setup, print settings, print, and all these. So you can explore the file menu. Then you are getting edit. Edit has undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, like your regular projects, your regular PowerPoint. View has slideshow, motion, theme builder, and all these options. So you can just simply scroll and see all this. The things that we will be covering today is how to insert image, a link to the link inside the presentation, and I think one more thing was there: link, color, font, theme, and videos and images. So this is the part that we will be covering today. Okay, let's come back. Let's start from by the image. First, okay, before that, I want to tell you what themes are. Themes are some pre-created formats for your presentation. So most of us use themes when we are creating a presentation. So in Google Sheets, slides, how you can insert a theme on the top in the toolbar, you will see this change theme option. And by default, once you open a Google site, automatically on the right hand side, you will see this themes section. You can scroll down, you can select a theme of your liking, maybe this one. If that theme is not already imported, you will have to import it. So this import option means you want to bring it from Google to your work area, right? So click on import. If it is not yet imported, select your current presentation, select it. So this momentum theme I'm importing. So I'm just importing. Now it is a part of your work area. You can apply it. So once you will add more slides to it, you will see that the same theme is carried forward. So same theme will be applied to all the rest of the slides. So how you will add slide using this plus button, right? So this is themes. Then let's add a title to your slide. So aquatic animals was the topic that we have created. Now let's put a picture here or an image in the first slide. How you can insert an image? There are two ways. One is click on the insert and you will see this image option, insert image. The second is in the toolbar, you will see this insert image option. So you can click on the downward arrow and you will get the same set of options. The image can either be taken from your computer, you can search the web, you can take it from a drive, you can take it from Google Photos, you can put the URL of the image, and you can also click an image from the camera. Now let's search the web. That is the easiest way of inserting an image. So let's put an image of dolphin, press enter. So I want to insert this image and just click it to select it and insert. The image will be inserted right away. So this image has come. There are four handles to resize the image. If you want to resize it, just resize it. Now, once you have inserted an image, you might want to format it, right? So how can you format this image now? You have to go on format and you will see that there are format options. Click on format options. You will see a format options window on the right hand side. You can click on size. If you want to modify the size from here, you can do it by modifying the height and the width, whatever, right? And you can log the aspect ratio if you want. Aspect ratio is the width and height, the width to height ratio. If you do not want to change this aspect ratio of the image, you should lock it, right? You can change the angle. If I want this image to be tilted a little bit, so how can I do that? One way is to use this rotate handle. This is the rotate handle. The second is by using, the better way I like is to do it like this, to change the angle from here, right? You can change the angle the way you want. So I just do it like this, right? You can modify this angle. So it goes in clockwise manner only. And then you can also flip the image like this. If you want the dolphin to face that way, you can flip it. There are other options also, like position. You can position it to top left or whatever. You can recolor also. Recolor means if you want to change the colors. I do not want the bluish color. I can click on this recolor and I can give it an orangish color or whatever. So all these colors are also there, right? I do not want any color, so no color. Then you can adjust, you can do the adjustments. Acha, sometimes we want to create a transparent image. We want the background to be reflected through the image. Then you can make it transparent. You can move the slider and make it transparent like this. So it's up to you how you want to work on a particular image. You can change the brightness, you can change the contrast and all that. You can also drop a shadow of the image, and you also can modify the shadow color. So what kind of a shadow you want for this image. And you can also make reflections. As you can see, this is a reflection of the this image. So the reflection appears at the bottom. So these are all the format options under an image. This is how you can insert an image and work with the image. Images are very useful for all of us because we are working with presentations in our day-to-day life. So this is how you can insert an image in Google Slides. I think this part is clear so far. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's continue. Now, in the next slide, what do I want? I want to insert a link. Now, what is a link? A link is basically simply a text, or it could be an image also, where once somebody clicks, it will take us to another website, right? So if, for example, let's use the same, I want to insert a text box here, and I want to type here Wikipedia. And what do I want? This is simply a text. And I want whenever somebody clicks on this text, it will take us to the Wikipedia website regarding dolphins. So let me just format it a little bit. I'm going to make it, yeah, right. So now I want to make it a link. So how can I do that? I have first I have to get the link which I want to copy, which I want. So I have to go to an Omnibox, a new tab I'm opening, and typing Wikipedia, and I simply want to know more information about dolphins. So the first link that I got, I just simply copy it, Control C, go back to my slide, and I want to make this text a link. So select the text. Then there are two ways you can create a hyperlink. You have to click on insert, and then you will see the option of link. You can also press Ctrl plus K, and also a link option appears in the toolbar, which I can't see right now. Yeah, here, right? No, not this one. So maybe they have removed it. Earlier it was there. Okay, so insert, and then it is deselected. So insert link. Then you can type or simply paste the link which we copied earlier. So this was the link which I have taken from uh, another tab. Apply it, and now this becomes a link. I'll show you using a slideshow. So in this, I'm in a slideshow. Now, as soon as I click on this link, you will see that it opens another tab with the information which is there in that link, right? So this is how you can create a link. Spellings are incorrect, but that's okay. Don't mind it. So this is how you can create a link. This is also an important topic for level 1 examination, because a question comes on this also, how to create a link, what are the steps of creating a link and all. I hope this, yes, please, if you have any questions or doubts, you can come up with it now. Clear? How to create a link?
Yes, ma'am.
The next topic is images. Okay, videos. How to insert a video in your presentation. So let's move on to the next. Here on the third slide, maybe if I want to insert a video. So then how do I do that? Insert, and then you will get to video. Once you open this insert video, you will see that there are three ways. You can search the web and insert directly. You can also put a URL. You can paste a URL of the video, YouTube video, or you can also insert a video from your drive, right? So under drive also, it will show you all the shared drive, my drive, shared drive, shared with me, recent, and all that. So if I want to insert the video, let's find a video, because I want to take a URL. So I'm going to grab a URL simply. Maybe this is a video which I want to showcase, or I want to show my students. You might not know what SSL is. Right? So I have copied the link from here. I have pasted the URL here. This is friendliest seals ever video, and select. Okay, it is showing this video doesn't exist, or maybe it is removed by somebody who has posted it. So simply this is how you do it basically. You take the URL and you can paste it here. Maybe this one. Right. So I want to paste it here. Why is it not just playing it? Controversial pup living on the northern shores of the island of South. Please, you can also try in your account. I don't know why, but it is showing that cannot be used. Maybe it has some copyright issues, but this is the process through which you can insert a video in your slide, right? So I have showed you images, links, and videos. This is all about slides, the slides topic, and I will share again with you so that you can clear your doubt, which you asked earlier. So I will, instead of making you a viewer, I'm going to make you a editor, and copy link, done. And then I'm going back to the chat box. Now please see the other link, the second link that I have just shared. Now you will be able to collaborate. Okay, my window is. Okay, the next topic for today would be Gmail. And under Gmail, I will show you what all skills we are going to cover. So under Google Slides, we have covered all this, inserting images and videos, select a theme. Okay, there's one question which you need to answer. Uh, Mrs. Bhagwat wants to share a slide deck with her students so that they can work together in an assignment. Slide deck means a set of slides. Arrange the following steps in the correct order.
Start, ma'am, Lucky
Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
The
ma'am.
same thing is happening with me too. I'm not able to share, insert any video link, although I tried from different accounts also.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just try one more time. Yeah, I can see that you are working on it. I think I have to troubleshoot this because although I
There's
have,
some issue. There is some issue because I am trying from different accounts, and I'm still not able to do anything.
ma'am, maybe some copyright issues are there on the videos.
So I
I'll,
tried with different videos as well.
okay, let me see if I can. Mm, I'll just take a free one. I want to see dolphins videos.
Just check now. I shared something.
I'll tell you, ma'am. Maybe I will have to take. Mm,
This is the video which was there in my drive.
okay, you have taken a video from the drive. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not able to share it from the like URL or something like from YouTube or I was using Bing also, YouTube also. So many modes I tried, but it is only accepting from the drive.
Yeah, I'm also trying one more thing. I am taking a closed captioning one, so that should be free for everybody. Just want to try because I have not actually inserted a video so far ever. I just have seen the steps and all, but because it's when we are teaching online, a video makes the class a little difficult to work with because वो slow चलता है काफी. So I'm just going to take a video. Let me see this one.
Rashmi ma'am,
We.
Hey, ma'am.
ma'am, are you asking to send a video through mail?
No, I was
No.
inserting in the slide only.
Acha, in the slide only.
Actually,
Ma'am,
I
that
tried. I tried with the Bing. I tried with the YouTube. I tried with the Google videos, but it's not accepting.
I'm
ma'am, there is one another software which you have to install, an app. It is a extension of PowerPoint from
हाँ.
where you can just play the
So I
video.
think तो मैम राखी मैम प्लीज इसके बारे में भी गाइड कर दीजिए कि कोई सॉफ्टवेयर की जरूरत पड़ती है देन एटलीस्ट वी कैन यूज
Ma'am,
दैट.
that is a little beyond what we are learning here. We are learning about Google Tools, and under Google Tools, how to insert a video in Google Slides. And just to clear your doubt, Rashmi ma'am, even I have tried with different kinds of videos. It is taking the video till this point. The video appears as soon as we paste the URL. but it doesn't allow to play.
Same thing is happening with me
Ah.
also.
And it plays here. That's the point.
I know that same thing has happened. Like I was able to play, I was able to see, but when you are pressing this select option, then it doesn't work.
I will just find a solution to this. There are many ways to do it, but we are not looking at those. See, somebody has inserted a video just now. This video has been
Ah, this
inserted
is me. This is me only. I took it from my drive.
and it is not playing.
No, drive. It was there in the drive.
It is
Mine.
there on the drive, but it is working. But only the one from the drive is been taken. It is not okay. I got your point. YouTube video
Rakhi
is
ma'am,
not playing.
if we can just insert it as a link over here,
Yes,
hyperlink.
yes. That is there, ma'am. That is the method which I explained earlier, na? How you can insert a
But it
link.
is not working while the you are
Yes.
saying it's not working when at the time of screen share.
Yes.
Share.
No, it is working. It is not even inserting when you are inserting it as a YouTube link, right? So here, if you go to insert and video, and then if you are putting a URL of a YouTube video, and it is not getting inserted at that time. That is the thing. It is taking a video from Google Drive, and the rest of things are working, but not a YouTube one. So we have we'll figure it out. We'll see. The Google
Rakhi
Drive
ma'am,
one.
I've shared the video through YouTube. Are you able to see the second slide dolphins? I'm able to play also.
Okay, you are able to do it. Yes, it
Yes.
is playing also.
And then it is the rights of the YouTube video.
Then
Maybe they
yeah,
are not allowing you to sharing.
yes,
So yeah, that is the
yes,
problem. Huh.
yes,
So
yes,
asking
yes.
ma'am,
You
how
have
did
to
you
see
do
the
that?
copyright of the video then.
Yes, it's a
Yes.
copyright issue only. That is what I was also going in that same direction. This is
Yeah.
a this is a copyright issue. It's a free school written here in this video, as you can all see. So this is a free video which can be inserted in anybody's anybody's work. So this is because we are inserting in our personal work. So some videos are not allowing, and some are getting. That's the only reason. That's the only answer that I
Yeah,
could
so
tell.
we can directly take it from YouTube and
Hmm.
insert, and it will be played. No?
Yes, 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 Rashmi ma'am. That answers, I think, your question.
Yes.
Uh,
Now it is clear that we cannot use any other video which is not free.
हाँ.
Yeah.
Paid videos are not allowed. Okay, so I think videos are clear. Um, yeah. The next topic is Gmail. I'm getting this.
One thing more, Rakhi ma'am, there are two classrooms showing in which I have joined.
No, ma'am. Earlier, I shared a classroom link which was from my personal ID the first day when you joined, and then I said I will be creating a new classroom under
Which you
Mahatma.
joined yesterday. The
हाँ,
green color one.
the one which you joined yesterday is the correct one now.
That is for the green one, green color or blue color?
I think it is.
Google Meet. Google Meet.
It is. It looks like this. Is this the one you have joined?
Okay, so
Yes,
blue
this
one.
is the
Okay.
right one.
So we will exit the other one. Now we don't
Please
require that.
exit the other one. I will just close it. I will just delete that classroom. So there would be no conflict. Right. So this is the classroom which I have created earlier, and I've been putting the recordings. Day 2 recording is there, day 1 recording. So those who have missed on day 1 recording, and also the link to register for the certification is also there. You will see under your classwork, you will see your MCQ day 2, which has already been scheduled by me for today. 11:50 is the time. I have scheduled it because part of the training was left under Google Sheets. Some topics were left. So now you will be able to attempt that quiz. Okay. And after today's session, also, again, I will give you a new quiz. So, okay. Next is Gmail. We've been using Gmail day in and day out. We are familiar with the interface of Gmail. This is my Gmail account. On the left hand side of your Gmail, you will see that the first button is there to compose a mail or to create a mail. You can click on compose, and as soon as you click on it, you get a new window which contains your new message. The other folders are inbox, starred, snoozed, sent, drafts, and more. There is also an option of inbuilt chat along with your Google Mail. So you can start a new chat right from within your Gmail. So you can either start a group conversation as soon as you click on the plus sign. You can start a group conversation. You can create a new space. You can browse spaces. You can find a bot to chat with, and you can also message the request. You can also start a chat with one person. So I just want to start a chat with this person. I have to type in their Gmail address, their email address, and start a new chat. So it will show me this is an external because this is not in the same domain. So I can click on that person and I can start chatting, right? The next is Spaces is also built within now. Spaces is basically like you can say it's an area where multiple people can start chatting on a particular topic. So this Spaces is also built in now under Gmail. Earlier it was Hangouts, now it is Spaces. And Meet option is also there. Meet is to start a new Google Meet. So this Meet option is also there. Now, how can you search, because our inboxes are filled with so many mails, right? We have a lot of mails. Then how can you search for a particular mail from a particular person, right? So this search box is very useful. If I want to search for a mail maybe from Google, so I can simply type Google here, right? And it will show me all, it will also suggest some search words to me, and it will also show me all the mails which are there with the Google word in it. So press enter. All these mails have Google somewhere in their message, either inside the message or from Google domain or from somebody who has a written Google as a subject, right? Now, when you start a search, you will see under your search box, you get all these options. You get from, anytime, has attachment, to, is unread, and advanced search. Now, let's understand all these because they are very important. If you want to search for a mail which contains Google, which you think has come from a specific person, right? So then you can type the email address of that person. So if I am looking for a mail from GC to 21, I can simply click and I will find that email, right? If I want that email, which I think has come only within last week, or older than last week, or last month only, or might be that email has come in the last 6 months, then I can also specify this, and I can also give a custom range of the time period in which I think that mail has come. If I think that mail that I'm looking for has come to me in the month of April, maybe. So I can specify from 1st of April to maybe 30th of April. That means within this date range only it will look for this mail. Now, fine. So now these two filters have been added in my search. This is how you keep on adding the filters in your search. And you can keep on. So this search feature is very useful actually when we are looking for certain things in our inbox. Now, if you are looking for an email which has attachment, you have to use this option. Click on has attachment and it will only tell you, or it will only show you the emails which contains attachment. If you are looking that a mail which you have sent to somebody, right? So you have to look for, in a sent folder, but you can directly do that using the to option also. So if you click on to, that means you have sent a mail to a particular person and you're looking for that one. Then you have, these are some folders which are created under, which are pre-created social folder and promotions folder. If you want to exclude these folders while searching for a particular mail, you can exclude them. And the last option, which is very useful, is advanced search. You can also get the same option from this by clicking on this show search options. So this also opens the advanced search. So under advanced search, if you want to look for an email from a particular user, which you have sent to a particular user, if you think you remember the subject line, or if, as we have already specified, the date range, or you think certain words should not be there in that mail, right? So all these things you can specify, and then you can search for that mail. This is how you can use this search box. It is very useful feature of Gmail. I'm going back to the inbox. So this search is important, and how to use it, and we should all understand how to use it because it is something that we use almost every day. Clear? Any questions?
Raki ma'am, is there any way out in the mail to recover the deleted mail from the trash?
Yes, yes. There is, ma'am. We can recover the mails within, there is a specific time period. I'll show you.
Talking about that trash, if it is deleted from the trash also, can we recover after that also?
No, 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 no. But you can recover the mail within a specific time period. If I will show you what that time period is, how you can change it. You have to go to see all settings, and there is a time period in which you can recover your mails.
I was about to ask that because it happened with one of my known key mails are deleted from trash also. So
Hmm. I'll just tell you. I think it is there in the advanced settings and forwarding. Wait, general settings. This is a cancellation period after sending. So after sending, once you click on the send button under compose mail option, see after how long can you cancel a mail? So this is that option. This is also useful to some people. Like maximum time is 30 seconds. Within 30 seconds of sending an email, you can also cancel it. But that is maximum is 30 seconds allowed by Gmail. Minimum is 5 seconds. So within 5 seconds or within 30 seconds, you can cancel the sent. Just a second. It is there here only somewhere. Yeah, I think I was looking under advanced maybe. Okay, I will look for it, ma'am, because right now we are just wasting time. I will look for that option, and I will inform you. I will tell you how you can undo, how you can recover the deleted mails, right? It is there here only in settings only, but there are a lot of setting options also. Okay, after advanced search, I have to tell you about labels. Okay, now what are labels? Labels are simply some folders which you create under your Gmail account. So, for example, if you want to create a folder for a specific kind of a mail or a mail from somebody, some one particular person, right? So, how can you do that? If I want to create a label for this mail, so I have to first select the mail, then you will see this label option, right? Click on this labels option. It automatically shows you some labels which are pre-created like updates, social, forums, promotions, etc. But if you want to create a new label for this kind of a mail, you can click on create new. Give a new label name. So I want to give this label a new name, maybe meetings, and create. Now, as you will see, this mail, which has meet recordings on it, is showing me a label name, which is meetings, right? So I can click on this mail and it will show me under the meetings. It is a part of inbox as well as under meetings label. So this is how you can create a new label, and you will see on the right, on the left hand side also, this label appears. Meetings label has appeared. Right. So this meetings label has been just created, which is going to contain meet recordings kind of mail. If you click on these three dots next to the label name, it will show you some more options such as label color. You can change the color of your label. So maybe a pink color I want to give. Now this label has a different color, as you can see. It changes here also and here also, right? You can give it a color of your choice. You can show all in the label list. What you will show all the mails which you have added. You want to hide the list, you can hide it from here. You can edit, remove a label, add a sub label also under it, and all these options are there under label, right? Let me go back to the inbox. So this is labels. The next is stars. Does anybody know what is the meaning of these stars which appear next to the checkbox of every mail that you have in your inbox or outbox? This is basically an option which is added by Gmail so that we can easily and quickly access some mails that we want to access later on. So for example, if this is a mail and I want to put it under the starred folder, I just click on this star, it becomes yellow. And on the left hand side, there is a folder which is called starred. You click on this folder and you will see that mail which I just put a star to is added to this folder now. Once you are done with the work with this mail, you can simply unstar it and it will go away from you. It will move back to my inbox. It is there, it is not deleted, but now it is not a part of the starred folder. So this start is basically useful when you want quick access to some mails. You want to use them, you want to do your work, you want to get them over with, and then you can put them back to where they were, right? Same way, the snoozed, what is snoozed used for? Snoozed is also used when you want to work on a particular mail and you want yourself to be given an indication or a snooze that this work is pending for you, right? So how you can put them in a snoozed folder? You can simply check it, move to the, okay, it is not giving me an option of snoozed. Just a second. Was there only earlier. So I'll just let you know.
Rakhi ma'am, earlier we used to have a spam option also under mails.
Yeah,
Now,
here it is.
now
Yeah.
we don't have.
This spam is there. In this one, it is not there, maybe. Okay, let me just tell you about the snooze. As soon as you select a mail, see, you will get these options of archiving it, deleting it, marking it as read. This is the snooze option. So you click on the snooze, and then when do you want to snooze that mail? Until then, just like an alarm, you want to do it later today, tomorrow, next week, next weekend. So you can, till what time do you want that mail to be snoozed to you? So if I want it to be snoozed till tomorrow, I will click on tomorrow, and then this conversation will be snoozed. It will appear under the snoozed folder. It will be snoozed to you back till that particular time. The day appears here, May 9th. So I have selected tomorrow. So it will be snoozed. It will be here in this folder till May 9, and then it will go away. Fine. So
So,
this is
ma'am, did you do the same for the mock test that you are repeatedly saying it will be appearing by 11:45? That means you snoozed it?
no, ma'am, it is an assignment. The assignment can be scheduled to a particular date or time. So I have scheduled it to that time.
Acha, okay.
Okay.
Rakhi ma'am, like the assignment which you have scheduled at 11:45 because 2 minutes are left. So are we supposed to do it that time only, or we can attend it at evening also?
Yes, you can attempt it any time till today. It will expire at 12 p.m. midnight.
Okay, okay, okay. ठीक है.
Fine. So because I know people have engagement, so if you can do it anytime today, but just do it today. Fine. Okay, I think I have covered most of the things under this. This question which I asked earlier, nobody answered. But if you have a slide deck and you want to share it with the students, then you have to arrange them in the correct order. The correct order is first create a slide deck, give a name to it, type the student names on each slide so that the students know which slide on is there for them to work on. Set up the assignment in Google Classroom, link the slide deck in the assignment like the way I told you, and select students can edit option so that students should be able to edit it and post the assignment. This is the correct order. We have already done this part of today's training. So under Gmail, how will you open Gmail, how to work with the settings, all these folders I have told you, how to create a label and how to color code your label. This part is important under for this. So these are the skill checklist, search bar, manage emails using stars and labels, create a filter. Create a filter is similar to advanced search and use Google Chat through Gmail. So all these things we have covered for today. This is all the things that we had to cover. Fine. So I hope this is all clear. Any doubts till today's session?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we are going to wind up a little early and your assignment might have appeared under classroom. Please check. Kusum ma'am, have you joined that classroom? I think Kusum ma'am has not joined it. Kusum ma'am? Okay, I'll just WhatsApp her. All right, so teachers, all the best for your MCQ. Please do
Thank
attempt it.
you.
Okay, ma'am. You can all leave now. Thank you. Have a
Thank you,
nice
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye bye.
welcome. Bye bye.
Hakim